Alright, welcome to our second video. Today we're going to put in our straw bale permaculture organic annual vegetable gardens. So what we're going to do is we're going to spread out first the chicken manure, if you will. It will be spread out on the bottom of the garden, followed by a topping of the cardboard. Then we'll put on some of the earthworm castings, then the hay, and then if we look over here, we've gotten a big delivery of, this is mushroom compost, and so that will go on top for us to settle in and then plant our plants in. All right, let's get started. One of the reasons that we're using cardboard instead of tilling, and this is a major difference in permaculture gardening and regular gardening, is that that first 6 inches of the soil are full of earthworms and bacteria and fungi, and when you till, those things are killed, they die. They do enrich the soil for a time, but after that you have to start replenishing soil. So when we use a permaculture method of planting and no-till, we are leaving the earthworms, we're leaving the bacteria, we're leaving the fungi, and the cardboard becomes the barrier between the grass to kill the grass and allow the growth to occur. So it's much more natural. So we've laid out where we wanted the garden to exist with the cardboard, and now we're going to cut open the chicken manure, lift up the cardboard, and apply a thin layer underneath each and every single piece of cardboard. The reason we're doing that is that this has a lot of nitrogen in it, and it will take a lot of nitrogen to break down the cardboard and to give the nutrients to the plants that we're going to put in. So now it's time to get it wet. All right, now it's time to get one of our hay bales and put it on and spread it out. Second cut organic hay. Found a local farmer who sold them to me, and they will be spread as the, instead of mulch, we'll be using hay. We'll just toss it and distribute it. We'd like it to be about 6 inches high. It's looking good. We spread out, this represents about 1 1/4 bales of hay, so that's about 150 square feet. We've left a gap over here. This is actually a blueberry bush, and we've left a little gap in the hay because berry bushes prefer pine needles. So I'm going to get some pine needles for him and put that around a little bit later. Now it's time to add the second layer of hay. So here we go. Okay, now we're ready for our second coating of our compost. So let's go. So we're close to being done. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of our manure over the compost, and then we'll be ready to add the last layer of hay, and we are all done. Hey there. Well, we have a final product. So this is basically a permaculture no-till. You might call it a raised bed. You might call it a lasagna bed, but it is all ready to be planted. So the next step for us is to figure out what we want to plant here, and then we'll dig down about 6 inches and with maybe 6 inches wide, and we'll put in some more of our compost, and we'll plant whatever we decide to plant here in whatever arrangement we feel is best. But there it is. Had a game.